What's up, you guys? Johneri'O Scott here in Charlotte, North Carolina at the new Tupac movie, All Eyez On Me. In a few minutes, I'm about to go interview Mr. Dominic Santana. He's playing Suge Knight. Yes, big man, Suge Knight in the movie. And it comes out June 16th. So stay tuned and let's go get this interview. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So we just got done watching some clips, and when I say your role, you took on some things, and you could tell that you studied. How was it portraying that role?
It was actually really excellent. I really enjoyed it. Most of my career, I always played bad guys, and so well, for me, it's like and like the same way I would describe Suge Knight is more complicated than that. People label people bad, and they just look at an outer layer, or they don't go deeper and humanize the person, and so it's a duality to playing bad guys, you know what I mean, or quote unquote bad guys. So when I was approached with playing the role for Suge Knight, of course there's some extreme left, and then but what you don't know is you always see Suge as a bad guy, but people don't often, when they do projects involving portraying Suge Knight, it's always a straight negative, instead of humanizing him and showing he also did a lot of good, and there's also good sides to him, human sides to him, and he's an Aries and I'm an Aries, so I don't go as extreme as he did, but I understand it, you know what I mean, and part of that is understanding someone before you start labeling them, and so, but I understand that how you can, react much stronger than normal people would. You see, yes, he goes to extreme on something, but it's always for a reason. It's never just some dumb stuff, just because he felt right, just because he felt like being a goon. That's not really him, So you get to see more of what he's really was like. And some you get good and bad. There's no clean version, Right. They didn't try to make anybody look good or look bad. It was just like every human. There was some good sides and some bad sides, and you get to see both.
So you didn't have the opportunity to, sit down and talk to him. So, how was it, did you have to follow certain scripts, or did you just do you look at videos of him, or, how was it, really taking on him and not being able to sit down physically and say, hey, I just need to get the vibe of you?
I was fortunate. I was able, of course, I did the whole watching interviews, digging up videos of Suge. I watched a lot of anything I could find seeing Suge Knight and Tupac interact, because it's a Tupac story, so I knew any of his involvement had a lot to do with his interaction with Tupac. So that's what I focused on, studying his mannerisms, how he walks, how he talks, his dialect, all that good stuff, his facial expressions, all that. And then I was super fortunate to have so many people involved with the film who knew him, from all the way to back then to some still even know him now. So they knew him personally as a person, so they could say, he would say something like that, or they'd be like, nah, he wouldn't say nothing like that, man. You know what I mean? So they were there to kind of check me on, if I got off track, and so they just kept me on point and gave me information I didn't have from watching interviews, stuff like that, personal background stuff. So that helped me a lot.
So what drew you to this character? Like, what made you say, hey, let me go for this?
It's kind of a coup de grace for an actor to play someone living. We play a lot of roles, but the most challenging is playing somebody that either has lived or is still living. Because a lot of times, especially with famous people who are iconic, everybody's already seen them. Everybody knows what they sound like, how they walk, how they talk. So you have to really pull yourself in so deep that you can fool the audience into forgetting that you're not really that person, which is going to be your hardest role to do. So, and then obviously I'm a big, tall dude, it's not a whole lot of people that can play their life story or play them in a movie of someone's life story like this. And so, I got excited, when I got offered this role, and I dove into it head first, and I was trying to meet that challenge.
So before we go, let everyone know why they should go check out the movie.
It's gonna be an experience. It's not just a movie; it's a movement. You know, it's not. If you don't know who Tupac Shakur is, you're gonna meet him in this movie, and you're gonna learn, and you'll become a fan. And if you're already a fan of Tupac Shakur, then you're gonna fall in love with him even more because you're gonna get to know the person, not just the rapper. Everybody knows the rapper, but not a lot of people, you know, that's not related to him or friends that were friends with him know the person. And so that's what you're gonna get with this is Tupac's legacy. You know what I mean? And so I think that's, you know, that's the biggest part of his legacy is the visual, and then just the, you know, the feelings that you'll get while you're in there. And yeah, it's gonna hit you in the feels a lot, you know. So it's a roller coaster movie. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna get excited, you're gonna cry, you know. So you won't forget it. Yeah.
So you guys, this has been Dominic Santana. He's playing Suge Knight in the new movie coming up June 16th. All Eyes on Me. Make sure you check it out. We out.